Junior, I'm going to beat your young prodigy.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's nice. Hoisted it. Getting up there! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has not gone well. That'll be a throw. Bradley. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Big chance! And the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the pass is intercepted. Wirtz. And it's Kerkez. And it's gone back to the keeper. No way through there. The pass has gone astray.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, now... Dani Olmo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Yamal! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ekitike bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. Bradley spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. That's going wide left. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's decided to go for it.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific effort! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Fernandez. Dani Olmo, ambitious ball here. Gomez getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Wirtz. He has found a way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yamal. Now Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Now it's Gavi. Bradley. Oh, he's having a go! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 30 será
Second
reemplazado
period is on the way.
el dorsal 7.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had it taken off him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he finish? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. So their fourth corner of the game. And the shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He's
given it away. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Gravenberg. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, super find. Chance, surely! Vitz. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their rewards! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Jones. Jones.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gakpo! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Gavi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Olmo. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. That pass has been well intercepted. That's destined for the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Pedri crosses. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Could move up a gear here.
Now, can they get him away? 75 minutes played. Real chance here.
Can he finish?
Eric Garcia. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Gakpo finds himself offside.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Searching pass he's played there. Szczesny claims comfortably. Pedri.
Strong running down that left flank.
He is through here. Gomez makes the interception. It's a searching pass. Eric Garcia has created one goal already. Looking to play him in. Gakpo looking to receive it in space. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Isak. No, that's been intercepted. Played into space. That's good vision. Cleared away. That's a throw. Nice control.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Szoboszlai. That pass isn't the best.
Habrá 4 minutos de
Well,
descuento.
quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gakpo. And he's whipped it across. And he'll shoot here! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a good ball out wide. 4 extra minutes added on. And they're back on the ball again. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por...
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. going to be disappointed with that. Bradley. Oh, that's fabulous. Bradley's cross. He leaps for it. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
This ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Isak. That's an imaginative pass. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's certainly onside here. Gakpo has found the net here, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Isak. That is good alertness. Dani Olmo spread it left. Frimpong. And here's Gakpo. Ungamoa. Ungamoa! And that is an energetic end to the first period of extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That's a little off target. Araujo, and he's had it nicked away. Isak. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. Yep, it's a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now they can spring out of defence. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Quality ball. He's got away. Spread neatly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's managed to get free.
Might want to be careful there.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's looking at the referee. So there you have it. Penalties. So we've done it. We've been there. We've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. It's almost time, and you can almost hear a pin drop. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Isak pondering where to put it. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Dani Olmo is looking to do his bit. Oh, steered it wide. Agonising, just agonising.
The idea was good, he just needed a more precise execution.
Gakpo is the man who's second in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Yamal is third in line. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
This to put them 2 up. Of course, 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
It's in. Pick that one out.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Casado is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders they have to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Liverpool looking to save match point. What poise, what noise. And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
No winner through 7, on to 8 now.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This to stay in it. And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. So, Jim, quite a game. Decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
Barcelona probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
A continuación,
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nicely aimed pass. Eric Garcia. And that could set him on his way. McAllister. And it's Wirtz. That is good progress on the left. Oh. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Pedri. Pedri, bullish header! Goal! Barcelona! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
El dorsal 30.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Isak. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Frimpong. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And he's gone searching crossfield.
That's going in strongly.
And that was asking for too much. Wriggles his way through. That is good alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Isak. And they're back on the ball again. Ekitike! It's fallen kindly here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Good take, and is he in? And he is dashing away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic.
Gravenberg.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And here's Wirtz. Ah, that's a fine interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Judge, surely! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Gomez. And it's Bradley. Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Pedri. Ekitike. That has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ambitious ball here. Martin cuts it out. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Liverpool kick off the second half. Frimpong. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bradley. Martin. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Martin gets across to intercept that. Eric Garcia. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. Isak might just make this. Yamal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Barcelona needing a change of fortune here. Martin. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Out for a throw. That's an imaginative pass. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Ekitike. Frimpong. Isak. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Frimpong. Great defending, strong and determined. Martin. Now Casado. Araujo. Not the most accurate pass. Bradley. That's a throw. Kerkez. Now, can they get him away? 75 minutes played. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Foot in. McAllister threads one in. Wits. Araujo wins the duel this time. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Wirtz. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Wirtz! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Goes for goal! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Wirtz. Kerkez has the space to scheme. An instinctive delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. 2 minutes to be added on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.